Back in former times, women were not seen as suitable political figures, and these jobs were almost all taken by men. In most cities and towns around the world, the mayors were men. But today I'm gonna tell you a story of a woman who reigned as a mayor of a Portuguese town for almost 45 years. She was beloved by the residents, and during her time she crafted a flourishing town. After her period, the residents of the town decided to donate her the mayor's house, and she lived here until she passed away in 2008 at the age of 86. This documentary is an ode to her life and a message to everybody that you can reach whatever you want, as long as you're determined to work hard for it. Welcome back everybody to the Bros of Decay. I'm Leslie, together today with Danny and Sophia, a fan of ours. She wanted to come with us. I just told her, yeah, let's meet up, and we decided to come to this place. It's one of the best abandoned places here in Portugal. And we're going to show her this place, and we're going to show you as well, tell you the history and just go through it, and it's going to be awesome. Let's explore this place. I'm really excited for it. It's going to be an epic video. Let's go. So let's start off this exploration. We're going to show you the full home, everything that's left behind in here. And today I decided to wear an outfit from a mayor, some sort of. I got the gold Bros of Decay shirt, amazing. See, fully gold with the brown pants. So I look a little bit fancy to explore this place because it's a mayor's house. And we're going to start off here in the kitchen, a very traditional Portuguese kitchen. Just saw it from the corner of my eye and I thought it was literally perfect. You can go in there. To the side we immediately see like a little Whoa. Oh my god. I didn't see this. I just saw it when I came in. Oh my god. Did you guys catch that? Danny almost fell into the hole.
Almost. What the hell? We have to be careful in this house.
Yeah.
Oh
We saw the floor over there, it's already cracking away, and this one already collapsed.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm really shaking.
yeah, I can understand. Oh, I luckily I catched you. Oh my gosh, you were literally falling in. Okay, be careful, really, be careful.
I'm not gonna go that side.
No, just leave it behind. Yeah, got a few cabinets. I'm just gonna go through the video because, oh my gosh. A few cabinets over here. What's this wire doing between it? Just don't know. It's a very traditional Portuguese kitchen. You can see the tiles, the exhauster, and then the fireplace underneath it. There's a magnificent piece decaying over time, falling into disrepair. This home can just not be restored anymore. You see over here, the whole tiles in the wall have cracked off. You can literally look into the basement. Something just fell into the basement.
This house is literally...
I can't imagine what happened if you fell into there.
You're not gonna come up.
No, you probably have broken bones.
Sorry if I'm shaking.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Let's see what this room holds. This was probably just a little storage area for goods and food and stuff like that. Wow. Sorry, I need a moment, just turn it off. Okay, we're back in the hallway right now, and as you can see up there, the whole building is collapsing. It's completely deteriorating. It's just unfortunate. I'm gonna lift this up for you, Danny. You can come underneath it, and we're gonna go through the hallway over here and see what's left behind. I told you already a little bit of history about this place, but it's just fascinating because back in the day, even in Portugal, women were not expected to be mayors of towns. They were expected to stay at home with the kids. And this woman, she was determined. She was really into politics and she wanted to become mayor. And people voted for her. And she was mayor for the 45 years of her life. She was mayor of this town. People literally loved her. And after she stopped being a mayor, she went on her pension. People just said, you can keep the house. They were so happy with her, and she lived here in 2008 until she passed away. It's just such a beautiful story of a woman that has power in her life and that wanted to something, and I really respect that. So let's see this kitchen. It doesn't look like the rest of the house actually. This looks a little bit, yeah, less fancy, as you would say. There's some pots and pans here. Maybe she had some maids or something like that working for her to make meals, because it's a hard job, and she probably worked long hours and they cooked meals for her or something like that. We have some things in the cabinet over here, really not that interesting. The stove over here, gas stove. Ah, Portuguese curtains. That's so typical, right?
Yeah.
Like Danny hasn't explored yet outside of Portugal, but I always tell him how places are like in other countries, and the curtains is just something so typical from Portugal.
Yeah. We put curtains everywhere.
Curtains everywhere,
Yeah.
literally everywhere. And tiles as well. You guys are also crazy about tiles.
Yeah, tiles.
This is a very strange color of bedroom, I would say. Here's the bathtub. As you can see. Wow, what a fantastic place. Let's go now into the main parts, because that's just eye-wateringly beautiful. Let's go. What you're now gonna see is the most beautiful entrance hall ever, just ever. Just walk backwards and show the people what we are seeing over here. This was the mayor's entrance hall. This is where she welcomed the important guests. Welcome them inside of the house. Let me just show you what's left behind here. This is the door itself, the main door, leading outwards to the balcony. Here you would come in, hang up your coat, the coat hook over here, umbrellas, all left here. Show them the design over here on these doorways. Wow, just magnificent. Just don't show yet inside of this room, just go over it. We're gonna see it later. I really love this upholstery. It's some sort of a, yeah, it's not a painting. I don't know exactly how you would call it. Maybe a little bit of a taxidermy painting. It's very cool.
Very Portuguese.
Very Portuguese. Wow. And all these doorways all have colored glass inside of them. As you can see, green with blue. It gives amazing reflections when the sun shines on it.
Take the light inside to
Yeah?
see better. Yeah,
Look at this. Isn't that just amazing? And there's even some red in there. Or is it orange?
Orange, orange.
Orange. I'm colorblind, so excuse me. Wow. Have you shown the ceilings yet?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We have a little vanity over here. It's a very beautiful one. But there are really strange things inside of this home. For example, this hat. This is like some sort of an Arabic hat. I don't know. Sorry if I put things on, but I'll just like to put things on my head. See, this is an Arabic hat, as you can see. Looks really cool. She probably got it on travels or something like that. Look at this sink in here. Lift up, it says in there. It's a, yeah, you wouldn't expect it from Portugal, but that's an English word. Beautiful vanity. I think it's a vanity. I'm not 100% sure. I think there might have been like a mirror above here, but that's gone. Okay. This room is not that interesting. We're gonna show you this room. Me and Danny believe that the woman moved downstairs when she got older. So she went on a pension. She could live here. Probably she was 68 when she got on a pension, or 65. And then she lived here till 2008. She was about 80 years old when she passed away. So she moved her bed downstairs because she couldn't get up there anymore. And as you can see, this was her incredible bedroom with everything left in it. The bed is still made. The nightstands are still complete. Show the design on the bed. This person, this woman, she really cared about the town. She cared about the well-being of people in here, and that's why the citizens of this town truly loved her. Did you show the religious symbols up there? Religious artifacts? Everybody in Portugal back in the day was religious. Almost everybody, I must say. Or was everybody just?
Yeah, especially putting religious stuff on top of the bed.
Yeah.
Always.
That's something very Portuguese. This lamp just totally doesn't fit inside of this room. It's more something you would find in a cafeteria or something like that.
Yeah. Wait.
Is it a lamp?
No, I think
It's a heater.
it's a heater.
Yeah, it's a heater.
Wow.
Oh yeah, there are no radiators inside of this home. You see? Normally you would expect a radiator here, but there's none. Oh, look. This is a picture of her, the mayor. Wow. Wow, that's beautiful. This is the same person, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And this is probably when she was really old, when she was almost 80 years old.
That's a man.
This, oh.
That's the man.
Oh, that's her man. Yeah, she became a widow at an earlier age, and she lived here alone for the rest of her life. I didn't know if I told that already. Wow, it's probably also a picture of a man.
And the other one is too.
Of her children, maybe as well. Her man with the children. Such great respect for this. Her clothes are still in here. Her socks, everything left. Wow, and this is one of my hand and feet, but this is one of those pictures you told me before, Danny. In Portugal, they flew around with a helicopter and they took pictures of houses, and I went to the door and they said, "Hey, we took a picture of your house. Do you want to buy it?" And the man or the woman probably bought it from them, and it's now here inside of the house. This is the outside, the beautiful outside of the place. Wow, back in the day, you can see old cars here, the fields behind it. The grape fields. Amazing. Let's go further. Her vanity. Wow. Her vanity left here. With her creams and her sprays and her medicine. All her stuff. Completely left behind. This is her credit card. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. Nobody has to find stuff like that. I'm gonna put it away further because if thieves come in here and they use the credit card, that's just devastating papers in here. I'm not gonna go through there because that's very personal. Is this cork?
Yeah.
This is like a little, yeah, she liked to travel, as you can see. We saw the Arabian hat, we see this. I think it's from Greece or something like that.
No, it's Évora. We have a monument.
Ah, you have a Greek or Roman monument.
Yeah,
Ah.
Évora.
And cork is something very Portuguese. They probably even invented it.
Especially from that time, yeah.
Yeah, they probably even invented it. You have the vanity over here with a beautiful design. And then her cabinet filled with her clothes. Wow. You can even smell her still. After all those years. This she probably wore. She had fancy clothes in here. She needed to be fancy when meeting important people and discussing rules about the town and stuff like that. This is funny, guys. I gotta show you. I literally got like a camera crew right now. Okay, let's go further inside of this place, and we can see here in the bedroom, she even had still a few little artifacts left behind of religious stuff. And then we're gonna go further back into the hallway. Wow, I gotta point out these windows, these windows and the doors again. They are so nice. Here we come into probably her bureau, a studying room, where she thought about ideas for the town, and she was very creative in here. As you can see, there's like a globe on the middle of the table, presenting the room. Wow, there's even a very fancy one that turns around in both directions. Oh no, it doesn't. Excuse me. Let's see what we got in here. It gets very hot in Portugal, so fan is necessary inside of a house. Her glasses still left here. Excuse me for the street, because there's a big street next to us and you're probably gonna hear some cars and scooters driving by. Wow. This is not from her, this is a man's hat. This looks like a Torradas hat? Or
I don't know.
no?
Looks
Or
like,
it's just a normal Portuguese hat.
looks like a Zorro.
The Zorro? Yes, yes, it looks like Zorro. That's true. More artifacts from her traveling around the world. That's a big stable. She probably had to do lots of paperwork. Ah, okay. Saw the picture. We just saw the small picture in the bedroom. This is the bigger one of her. See, she already had some gray hair back in the day. She's probably around 60 years old. Is this like an old calendar of some sort? Or
Yeah.
don't know what calendar it is, but Aztec calendar or something like that. Wow. And then we have the cabinet over here, completely filled with the documents of her. Oh, it's like a little picture frame. That's probably her in the early days. Let me grab the other picture as well. See, she has the same face contours. Her in her early days and her when she was older. She was such a beautiful woman. Lily. Wow. All the documents of the town are still here. I'm not gonna go through there because there are lots of addresses on it. I don't want to show anything of the location of this place. This is stuck. Not gonna do it. Let's go back to the hallway. Okay, back in the hallway right now. I want you to point out this beautiful lantern here hanging from the ceiling. It has been converted. Back in the day it used to be an oil lantern, but now you can see they put a light bulb inside of it. Copper all around. What a magnificent piece. And over here I want to tell you a little bit about the sitting area. This is a very common thing in rich houses. They put benches here, and that's just because sometimes they just don't want people to come inside of their house that they don't really know that well. So they just place them here, give them a coffee, and 5 minutes later they're out. It's just something rich people do. Lily, let me put back these cushions because they're on the ground here. Make it nice and beautiful again, and let's go further. Looks like some sort of a stone collection. I don't know.
I don't know if it's a stone collection or is the stones that the house was built in.
Oh yeah, you see, these are the same stones.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some marble here. Wow. And now it's time to show you what's, to my opinion, the most beautiful room in the house. With the design of the ceiling, I must say. Okay, let's go there. Because it's right here, Jenny just went over it and I said, don't film it, because I wanted to keep it a surprise. I love surprises. And I want to give you guys a surprise as well. Just shine the light inside of this room and just point out the ceiling first. Just go up there and see how incredibly beautiful every little inch and detail has been designed in here. You can also see Portuguese elements going back inside of the ceiling. You see vegetables in there. You see pineapples there in the ceiling. You can see over here, okay, there's a big pineapple here, but there are grapes on that one. Wow, what a magnificent piece. Some sort of a treasure chest over here. Is this also the same one you have at home, Danny? No, oh no, that was different.
Yeah, it's black.
Chests are also something very Portuguese. There's like a little drawer here with these. It doesn't.
I think it's fake. I think
only the big. Yeah, that only opens. Few glasses. This old school, old timer on here. Another chest there. Wow, these windows are also. These window shutters and the design above it. This is a very famous painting, right? Francisco Ribera.
Portuguese.
I've seen it before,
Francisco
but this is a replica, I think.
Yeah.
This is not a real one, but it's a very famous painting. And then we got the kid with the dog up here. I don't recognize this painting. She was a big lover of art as well. This one looks more like your chest. Also not?
No.
Oh, look at the lock on here. The hatch. That's just so beautiful. Blankets inside. Towels. Wow. It's this wood carving, completely carved out of wood. Little statue here. We have this baby picture here. Oh, he looks so cute. More glasses and more stuff. Just turn this around and blur it out. And then we got this scale. Wow. Just also show the people the glasses in there. Old school Portuguese farm we see here, with people working in the water.
That's a Portuguese thing. A lot of people in Portugal have this painting. I have
Yeah?
one at home. Yeah.
Why is it so famous?
I don't know why it's so famous, but a lot of people have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you just opened the window here. We can't go into the backyard, but we can show you.
You can. It's they have a bicycle and everything.
Okay, we will go in there later, but let's just take a look right now. Take a little peek into the backyard that we are going to show you later. Wow. Over here we got another cabinet. And then we got the Last Supper. And then he just taught me the real name of the Portuguese name of it. I'm gonna try it. Última Ceia. That's right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got two Portuguese people with me. They're nodding their heads and saying, you're saying it right. That's amazing. Última Ceia. Sounds beautiful. And they got a big one over here, a big carpet with an embroidered Last Supper, embroidered Última Ceia on the wall. That's amazing. It's a little sitting room. They could drink some coffee, as you could see. And this lantern is just beautifully designed here. I like the footrest. I can show you, it had little paws on it. Wow. Okay. And I think we saw everything downstairs, right? Yeah, now it's time to go up and show you that part of the house. I'm gonna walk like a real mayor, like the lady that lived here, up the stairway to my bedroom. I just want to do it. Just want to get the feeling of this house and just pan with me and show the staircase itself. It's just a magnificent piece, completely made out of oak wood. Wow. And here we come upstairs. Like I told you before, the woman moved her bed downstairs and the upstairs wasn't used for years on end. So this is even older than the downstairs in times of when people used it. So let's see what's left behind here. Let's do the first room over here. You can go in front of me and see what's in here. See the little cabinet here to the side of our drawer, but it's an empty room. Like I told you before, she took everything and placed it downstairs. There's not gonna be that much up here, I think. Wow. The first thing I see in this room are lots of chests. Like I told you before, that's something Portuguese, chests. You see them in France as well, but not as much as here in Portugal. Blankets. Okay. Blankets. Okay. Blankets. What? It's one of the bedrooms. When the man and the children lived here, they probably slept here, but it hasn't been used for a very long time. I see some clothes here. Wow, this is one of her costumes probably, because it's a woman's costume. You can see. Put it back nicely. Let's go to the other rooms. Which one should we do first? This one is nothing, I can see it from the brim of my eye. I want to check the sewing machine. It's always a surprise. Is there a sewing machine underneath or not? I always do it with Jordi, and now he's not with me.
I know it, so I'm not gonna...
You know it? Okay, I think there's one. Yeah, oh wow, this is an industrial one. That's not, I expected like a Singer or an Eclair sewing machine, but it's an Olivia industrial sewing machine from probably the 1950s, 60s, as you can see. It looks very different from the other ones.
You wanna know if it works?
Yeah, for sure. Try that. It's stuck?
Yeah, it's stuck.
Completely stuck. Let's cover it back up. This room I can see is nothing. What do we have here? Also a little studying area. I see like a desk over here. Blankets inside?
Yeah,
Cushions. Pillows. Oh. There's a stand for a sewing machine, but the sewing machine has been taken out.
Singer.
Yes, a Singer sewing machine. It's one of the most common sewing machines we see in abandoned places. There literally was one time I went into a castle in France, and there were like literally 25 or 30 abandoned Singer sewing machines. I will link it up here. Go check it out. It was just a crazy place. I love seeing abandoned sewing machines, and that place was just amazing. We have a bathroom over here. Oh wow, it's actually a pretty big bathroom. But it doesn't look like something from the mayor's house. A very small shower in the corner. The bathroom also looks very empty, probably emptied out when she went to live downstairs. There's nothing in here anymore. It's completely emptied out. Okay, we're now in the last bedroom we just saw. And this one still has some beautiful designs on the ceiling. This was probably the master's bedroom. Still has a bed over here. Actually just a very simple bed in my opinion. Okay, you would say it's an antique bed, but this is machined. This is not hand carved. Let's check the chests. Blankets. Check this one. Blankets. I'm not even gonna check it, I know. No, I'm gonna do it. Oh, just see. What did you expect?
Blankets.
Blankets. Wow. Let's go back here, back into the main overview, and one last staircase leading up to the attic. A few pieces of furniture here, upholstery chair. Let's put it back nicely, and let's have a look up there. Okay. Attics are always my most favorite part of the house because they hold true value and history of the people that once lived here. When you don't need something anymore in life, and when you have memories, where do you store them? On the attic. So let's see what these people stored on the attic. Okay, oh, it's pretty hot up here. You can see she hanged her last clothes up here to dry. Unfortunately, before she passed away, she didn't even take them down anymore. Wow. There's a bathtub there with paws underneath. One of my favorite sorts of bathtubs. Check that out. Like the mayor of the town, I'm gonna take one last stroll down the stairs. I'm gonna thank you all for watching this week's video. I hope you liked the history of the woman that lived here, her power, her creation of this town, and helping out the people. It was just amazing. Comment down below what you thought about it. Subscribe to the channel, like this video. There will also be a link in the description for Patreon. There you can support the channel and help us create these amazing adventures around the world and the videos for you to watch at home. And with that all being said, I want to thank you very, very much for watching this week's video. And I will see you next week in another epic adventure. Bye bye. I love you very much.